Well, my topic is in AP Economics, and my question is, how would you explain the meaning of the opportunity cost of producing a product and the difference between an explicit cost and an implicit cost? And my point of confusion is identifying the differences between an explicit cost and an implicit cost. What I know is that economic cost can be implicit or explicit, and also that the opportunity cost is what you're giving up in order to produce the product or do what you're going to do. So do you guys have any questions for me?
What's the difference between
Well, I'd have to first define them, so I'm just happy to stay. I'm going to write down the definitions. Okay, so explicit cost is the monetary payments that a firm makes to obtain resources from non-owners of the firm. So an explicit cost is what an owner actually pays. Okay, and an implicit cost is the monetary payments that would have been paid for self-owned resources. So, for example, if I was a business owner, the stuff that I really do need, then that would be an implicit cost. And the stuff that I would have paid if I wouldn't have had got those, that's an implicit cost, right? Okay, so an opportunity cost, back to what I had said, is what you're giving up in order to attain the resources that you're doing. Opportunity cost is what you're giving up in order to get what you're doing. So,
Is there any relationship between opportunity cost and any other costs or profit?
Opportunity cost is the same thing as normal cost. Wait, let me look at my notes. Oh, opportunity cost is the same thing as economic cost. And economic cost is the value of the resources that you are using.
So, can you say that the opportunity cost is the same thing as economic cost? It's said up there that it could be explicit or implicit. Can that be the same thing as the opportunity cost?
Also, then that means that an opportunity cost can be both explicit or implicit. Okay.
So where are you going?
What's Gauss Jordan?
Okay. So this. Okay, so then that means that the opportunity cost of producing a product would be what you're giving up in order to produce it. Okay, so now that I have my question done, I'm going to write my steps. So first I have to understand what the difference is between explicit and implicit cost.
So where do you want your zeros to be?
And then I have to understand what opportunity cost means. After knowing what opportunity cost is, then I apply it to the question, which is to explain the meaning of the opportunity cost of producing a product, which is explained down here. And also relating it to economic cost, which then I understood that was can be both implicit or explicit, so then that's the relationship between these two costs and the opportunity cost.
Which one? I get confused with which one like it is that's the final one is.
Whichever one is the best one, whichever one's on the bottom is what you
And then you can flip these whenever you want.
Is that right at the top?
Go at the bottom one.
Then we add them, whichever one went above, we add it to the Should make 3 steps.
How would you answer your point of confusion now?
Now that I know what opportunity cost means, and that I have the definitions written down of implicit and explicit, I now know that the difference between these two is that the explicit cost is what owner actually pays, and the implicit cost is what they would have paid if they wouldn't have had done the choice they did up here. And the opportunity cost of producing a product is basically what you're giving up in order to attain that product.
Yeah, because this is a 0 degree.